So you all know that recently I switched from a barbarian to the wizard inside of Diablo Immortal, and I have to tell you, my combat rating jumped so much in just 6 days from that switch. I'm talking about combat rating from like 2,900 to almost 4,000 at this point in time, just in 6 days. I'm gonna show you guys how I did it, what opportunities I had, and how you can do the same thing. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo. Welcome back to the channel, and I have it written down here. The last video that I created when I was still a barbarian, when I was about to switch to being a wizard, my combat rating was 2,909. Now let's come on over to my attributes and more. My combat rating is now 3,750. So we're literally 850 combat rating higher. What happened? Echo, you must have spent a ton of money inside of the game to get that to happen. Actually, I've spent $0. Maybe I bought the battle pass. That may have happened during that time, but literally nothing. I did not buy any gems. I did not change any gems. And the only thing that really changed is the gear that I'm wearing, specifically some gear. So let's go through my gear really quickly. Notice right here, we've done some essence transfers. We got some good stuff, some good legendaries. Remember, when you class change, you get reservists gear. Do I have any left over? Yes, I still have a reservist piece right here. This means I can't take this weapon and turn it into any dust to use for later on, right? So essentially, when I get something better, I'm gonna have to pull the skill out of this if I want to, and then just trash it for absolutely nothing. Reservist gear is not that great. It's just, it leaves you wanting more, but you can get legendaries pretty quickly just from playing the game. I literally only have one piece left over, and the reason that I still have it is because it's triple stat, and it's still pretty strong because of that triple stat. It is not my strongest. Notice we have a triple stat right here. 96s across the board. We're over, look at this, hundreds across the board. Makes this one look pretty weak. But right there, we definitely gained a little bit of combat rating through our gear. But it really is about the gear on the other side, our set items. Now, something that I've been doing that I really didn't do as much in the past is I've been running dungeons for 2 to 3 hours. I really just did it, I think, 3 nights. I probably ran a total of six hours of dungeons, and I pulled in some really nice set items. Getting these set items, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, the green ones that you see on the screen right here, Slit Throat. We have the Resting Fangs. My God, look at this one right here. When I put this one right here in place, it's a triple stat, a bunch of arrows up. Actually, this is the one I want to get. Primary attack damage increased by 15%, 2 set items equipped. I only have 1 right now. I need to get a second. I want that. When I put this in, my combat rating went up 175 points. That's crazy. My wizard is stronger than my barbarian was, and it's only 6 days later, which is why I'm gonna put a video out on my review of the wizard, having come from 4 months of barbarian. I've been like a diehard barbarian. You see the bar behind me? That's been like life for me. But I've been enjoying the wizard quite a bit. So we're gonna talk about that in an upcoming video. We got a bunch of different set items right here. Lots of greens, and we were able to also push ourselves up to Hell 4 because of these greens. So being able to go inside of Hell 4, it allows you to just get better gear and more stuff, and at least that's the whole idea behind it. As a barbarian, 2 of these pieces were not set items. They were not greens. They were not special. They didn't have that extra power. So that's really all that happened that made me gain that much combat rating. Now, what is combat rating, you may say? Well, I mean, my combat rating is 3,750. Combat rating is the majority of what matters. I've come to the point where I will sacrifice a skill that I want to use, or a skill modifier that I want to use. You know, when you have your gear right here, Scorch now launches an electric orb that explodes on impact. I don't love it. I actually prefer regular Scorch better because it has that burn element to it. But I'm using this because it's going to be my stronger piece. It's going to increase my combat rating, which allows me to run challenge rifts. I'm able to go and get in higher and higher on challenge rifts. Now, I recently just did a video on struggling to get through level 90 on the challenge rifts. I was the barbarian. That was 6 days ago from recording this video. Now, you're gonna see this one in a day or two, but 6 days ago, I could not pass level 90. We are going through level 96. I could legit do it with no issue. I don't have high monsters that I have to deal with. And actually, you know what? With that being said, I think we actually have to head to the blacksmith and upgrade something. One of our set pieces needs to be upgraded because I have enough of the resources needed to do it because I just beat level 95, which got me, I think, 200 of those resources. Let's go take a look here together. Now, I did have one Scoria upgrade as well, but the Scoria upgrade, I think only upgraded me 15 points total. That's it. That's literally nothing. So if we come over here to upgrade, this is the piece. Is this the piece right here that I have that I really like? Let's actually, I want to find out which one is the one that I really like, just because I want to upgrade that slot. It's the second slot. So we're going to come on over here to the blacksmith. We're going to services. We're going to go to upgrade right here. It's going to cost me 125 of the 200 enigmatic crystals that I have. Remember, you get these primarily from challenge rifts. It's going to cost me 11,500 gold. I don't have a lot of gold because I just went to the little gambling spot to try and get some legendaries, which I got 0. Literally no legendaries from it. It's okay. We're doing fine there. We're going to do this upgrade. Let's actually see what it does to the combat rating just from doing this. So right now, we're going to go back here. We'll do a little test here. And my editor, he's the man. So he's going to take a little clip out right here of 3,750. Why don't you put that up at the top of the screen? Our combat rating, 3,750. Now we're going to go see what the upgrade looks like here. Do I get much at all? You know what? We're going to find out. Upgrade happened. We're up to a level 5. Intelligence and vitality went up 3. Let's see if my combat rating was impacted at all. So when we go to combat rating, 3,756. Not a lot at all. It's all about getting these set pieces, getting the greens, getting something that has these, look at these triple arrows up. This is telling you that you got something good. You're wearing something good. Now, I want to get that across all of my armor. This is the only triple stat that I have. So now, if I assume that if I replace something like this, 43 and 46, with a triple stat with 100, 100, 100, my combat rating is going to go up probably approximately 100, if not more. So it's just about grinding those dungeons with your friends. Even if I get this replaced with something like this, 132 and 133 to replace a 43, 46, we're going to see a lot more combat rating going up. Now, why is combat rating important? Your challenge rifts, of course. But you know, every single month, we're getting new Hellfire bosses. It's to the point, though, where you're so high up, the requirements are so high, the combat rating needs to be 4,665. I can't even do this yet unless if I'm behind my teammates who are stronger than me, being protected, then I can go in and do it, which it's actually good that I'm a wizard because I can do that. And then you miss out on all of this delicious Scoria, legendaries that drop. Now, I could go ahead and I could squeak this one out at 4,000. It's going to be a battle, but I could squeak it out. We could squeak this one out, no issue. Actually, that's not squeaking it. I could beat that. Right here, LaSalle's not even a challenge anymore. But we can get all of these rewards, which you want to pull in every single week. You want to upgrade your Scoria. Remember, when you get Scoria, you're going to go to the blacksmith and turn it into Hellfire Scoria. Do you need me to remind you? Let me show you. So at the blacksmith, instead of going to services, you go to Refined Scoria. I don't have any, but it will change it into Hellfire Scoria. Then you come over here to the side, you go to Hellfire, and you upgrade your Hellfire using that Hellfire Scoria. It's gonna allow you to just get more combat rating. Very small amounts at a time, like 7 or so, but it's progression in the right direction. Notice, we haven't beaten the 4th Hellfire boss yet. We need to do that. If you want to team up with me and you're already powerful enough to do this, hit me up in the comment section below or on the Discord. It's linked down below. By the way, join the Scrappy Echoes and play with us on our server, or just hang out with us in our Discord server. It's kind of a cool place to be. By the way, my Hellfire is a level 22. My wizard's looking pretty fresh. The issue is, this is the darn issue. I have no freaking cosmetics. I want this one so badly, but I don't have it. I can't get it because it's on my barbarian. See? Purchased on class, barbarian. I hate this feature. This one here as well. purchased on the Barbarian. I think that looks sick as well. This one we never had. This one we have on the Barbarian again from the Battle Pass #1. This one we have on the Barbarian, although I don't love how it looks on the Wizard. This one we can use, but honestly, I think my Wizard looks better without it. And we will be able to get the cosmetic at the end of this season. Here, let's go take a look quick, because it looks good. At the end of the Battle Pass, which will be there soon enough, we're going to get this gear. I do like the purples. You guys know that I'm into like the purple and blues, so this is fitting for me. It's a decent looking skin. Is it the best? No. I wanted to see a little bit more of the purples shining, but it is still very nice, and I will rock this when I get there. But I do still ask Blizzard, please make the skins that I purchased on any of my classes. It's the same account. I should not be penalized for switching class on those skins, especially when I spent real money to get them. I think that needs to be just take a day and figure that one out. I don't know. I just like my character to look good. But I guess my Wizard doesn't look so bad after all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get your combat rating up. If you know other ways that I didn't mention to get your combat rating up, let everyone know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section below, because we need to get stronger together to crush Hellfire. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with another one. Make sure you sub and ring the bell. And be good.